Optibotimus coming with another video review. And today, thanks to the folks at CapturePrey.com, we'll be taking a look at the new Mastershooter Collectibles Minute-Bot. Mastershooter's kind of recreation of the Autobot Target Master known as Haywire, which was Blur's little sidekick. And that's something that you're really getting in terms of the bio. You got the quick shot, which is kind of Blur. Then you come around here to the back of it, and the bio really does obviously reference Blur. To say Minute-Bot lives up to his name is an understatement. Frequently shoots off all of his ammunition before the battle even begins, leaving his partner to rely more on his blurring speed than his gunslinging abilities. Often makes excuses for his lack of restraint, but the real reason is because he rarely sees action due to his partner being a courier rather than a warrior. He considers taking a little blue cog to help his endurance in battle. Maybe then the other automated robots will respect him instead of laughing. That kind of makes it sound like they're making a Viagra joke. But really very cool looking, and you see it comes in this nice clamshell. It features 9 points of articulation, which on a figure this small is actually really very impressive. Now, for a comparison, I unfortunately don't have the original Haywire, but looking at him, and thanks to the folks at Cybertron.com and their extensive gallery on photos of Transformers throughout history, we're able to see that there is a very similar likeness between the G1 guy and this new recreation of him. I mean, you can see the head is very similar, the little triangle piece there on his chest, even those 3 lines in his abdomen, all very similar in terms of their look. And then the design, obviously, with his gun down here between his legs. Maybe that's why they make Viagra jokes, I don't know. But this guy is really very cool. Now, unfortunately, my sample didn't come with the extra adapter for him. Now, what that's actually used for, it's supposed to allow you to adapt any 5mm peg or hole to accept the clip mount weapon system, which you got the little clip thing right here. For example, you can adapt the peg that was added to the United Rodimus's engine block to accept bolt action, which is another character that they have, which is really very cool and adds to some versatility. The other thing is that it also kind of extends this handle, allowing you to have them be held by a lot more Transformers. Now, as I mentioned, he does have 9 points of articulation, 1 being his head. It's on a little bit of a ball joint, not a lot of range of motion, but you're getting it looking left and right. The shoulders move in and out. They're on ball joints as well, so they move all over the place. The elbows are also on ball joints, so nice range of motion there. Nothing at the waist, but the hips are on ball joints. They are a little bit more limited just because of the way that it's kind of cut off here, but you can get them swiveling out like that, forward and back. And then the knees themselves are also on ball joints. So like I said, 9 points of articulation. Really very impressive on a figure that is only $13 and is this tiny. Now, as I mentioned, this guy is specifically designed for Blur, but I don't have a Blur. So I'm bringing out my United version of Cup just to kind of show that off here. Now, to transform him, you just rotate his head all the way around, like so. Then rotate the bits here at the ankle, or I'm sorry, the knee. Fold them all the way back, like so. This section here actually kind of angles in and these tab together, and then you have a little grooves right inside here and a little peg right there that you just bring these forward and line those up. And here you have him in his gun mode, and it's very simple. Transformation is wonderful, but again, definitely has that same Haywire look. Now, as I mentioned, the 5mm peg is standard, so getting this guy to hold him fairly easy. And I don't have the Blur figure, so you're just gonna have to accept it like that. That's what I'm able to show you. So there. Then it also has the clip system that, with, like, for example, this guy here, he's got the little shoulder mounted clip here, so you can get him pegged right up there if you really want to. Or the other really cool thing is you can actually use this with your G1 figure as well. Bringing him in, you have as you can see, you've got a little bit of a smaller rounded section just below the chunkier section, and that it can actually hold in his hand, just like so. So now this guy's got a gun, and he never had a gun before, at least in my collection, because I never had a complete version of this guy. So really very cool. I mean, this is that. I mean, like I said, this is obviously Cup, and they have the Cup version, which I think is, well, the actual character's name is Recoil. I can't remember the name that they gave to that one, but Pia actually did a review of that. So if you're interested in seeing that, go ahead and check out his video. But all I can do is show them with my Cup figures. Now, as I mentioned, these are really only only $13, and that's a good price. Now, to transform him back, just unpeg, rotate this down, rotate this around, just like so. Spin his head around. I mean, $13 for these, absolute wonderful deals on these. And like I said, they have a total of 4 of them that represent different characters from the Target Masters. So whichever one you're interested in, go ahead and click down on the link in the video description. You go to CapturedPrey.com and you can order this guy, as well as the rest of the Mastershooter figures, and get your own little Target Master army going. But that's about it, guys. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. Keep in touch with me. Find out recent purchases as well as all upcoming video reviews all at Facebook.com/TeamBotimus, and follow me over on Twitter at Twitter.com/Optibotimus. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.